John Scully, author of Moonshot, former CEO of both Pepsi and Apple, entrepreneur and mentor. So nice to talk to you.
Thank you, Rhonda.
A couple other companies you mentioned in the book as getting it right: Starbucks, Amazon. These are companies that understand what Moonshot is.
Absolutely. But look at Starbucks. Here's a company that had great initial success. The founder stepped back. The company kind of lost its focus, built too many stores, compromised on its products. Why did the founder come back? Howard Schultz? He came back because he realized that the customer experience wasn't getting the same attention that it had when he was leading the company and built it to its original success. And so what did he do? He fixed the customer experience. He cut down, there were too many stores. He improved the quality of the experience in those stores. He expanded some products and he eliminated a lot of other products. He trained the people, the baristas, better. He upgraded everything about the stores, chose the better locations, and you see the result. It's always about the customer experience. And it's such a simple idea, but it's not always the simplest things to be able to actually implement.
So some that might have gotten that wrong that you mentioned, BlackBerry. Can BlackBerry rebound? You said that you are impressed with the CEO, the current CEO.
Well, I know John Chen well. He's a terrific turnaround CEO. He's done it before. They just should have brought him in 3 years earlier. So if anybody can turn BlackBerry around, it'll be John Chen. But what a shame. I loved my BlackBerry.
Every executive did. They were so hard to give up for people.
But they just were complacent. They became a victim of their success, and they let the world go by, and they didn't understand that when you go from 2G, which was text, and that's when BlackBerry became famous, to 3G, which was photos, that all of a sudden what customers expected from a mobile device was the ability to send beautiful photos to one another. It wasn't just about texting anymore. And BlackBerry was still stuck on, it's all about secure texting, and they completely missed the era of digital photography. And unfortunately, they started to turn out product after product, which some were hybrids that even didn't do the texting, which they were famous for well. There was one called the Storm. They came out with as an exclusive relationship with Verizon that fell flat on its face. And they came out with a few others, and before you know it, a market leader in an industry that defined the industry in one stage was suddenly up against the wall.
What about Microsoft? You mentioned they missed the opportunity with mobile, the market cap far below what Apple is. Can Microsoft ever regain that ground in terms of market cap or possibilities or opportunities?
Well, I think Microsoft is one of the most interesting public companies in the world today. I think their new CEO is just doing a remarkable job. I mean, it's just incredible. People don't give Steve Ballmer enough credit for what he did in the B2B side of Microsoft's business. They actually have grown and been very profitable in the business side, but they completely missed mobile, right? So in comes the new CEO, who's been there for most of his career, and he quickly makes decisions that a Microsoft previous to him never would have made. And he did them one after another because he knew the company and he obviously understood the problem. And it's just remarkable to me how rapidly Microsoft is moving this aircraft carrier from one direction to another direction. So I'm actually very bullish on Microsoft's prospects.
John Scully, author of Moonshot, it's been great chatting with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rhonda.